Hey guys, it's me. How's it going? Welcome back to my planty front porch. It is nearing the end of August, which means it's nearing the end of summer, and I'm sort of in denial about that. So I'm trying to soak up as much time out on this porch as I can. I love this porch so much. I say it in every video. I'm surrounded by my houseplants and they love being out here. So we're sucking in every little minute that we can. Also, how's the audio in this video? Guys, like 2 years ago, I bought a new camera for videos. I bought a bunch of Rode microphones. I use like this poofy one that sits on top of my camera, but some of you guys have commented that when I'm further away, like out on the porch, the audio isn't as good. And I bought these wireless ones as well, if you can see. Sorry, I just tapped it. And I've had so many problems getting the audio to work with those that I just kind of gave up. Most of my videos are inside, or I'm close enough to the camera anyway, that it didn't really matter. But you guys commented and I got this to work, I think. So if the audio is better, click the like button. We're getting there. Anyway, over the last couple of weeks I've gotten some new plants and I thought I would do a little haul and show you guys what I got. I got 3 new Philodendron. I got one random plant that I'll show you. And then I also got 3 new Alocasia. If you know me, or if you're like me, Alocasia and I don't tend to get along. Every time I've brought one in, they have been a spider mite magnet. I had an Alocasia. It was one of my very first houseplants years ago. It was huge and beautiful. It only had 3 leaves at a time. One would die and then a new one would grow, but it was beautiful until I realized it was absolutely covered in spider mites, and so were all of the plants that were around it. So I have not had Alocasia for a long time. Last summer, I think, I was in Michigan. We were visiting Andrew's family and I went to Telly's greenhouse, one of my favorite plant shops in America, and I bought a bunch of new plants. And the lady who was helping me was like, "We just got new Alocasia tiny dancer in, you should get one." And I was like, "No," and I told her the same thing I just told you guys. And she was like, "You know what, give it a try. They grow more than 3 leaves at a time," and she hasn't experienced a lot of spider mite issues with them. So I said, okay, we'll give it a try. And I got one, so I figured I would show you this. This is not really part of my haul, but they are cute plants. So this is my tiny dancer, and it's doing really well. It's got a bunch of leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can you imagine for an Alocasia? And it's doing really well. It's funky. I like that it grows in all directions and that the leaves are small and cute. They're kind of like little scoops. But it's done well. It's grown. It seems to love the front porch and the humidity out here. And no spider mites. So I felt a little confident after growing this one, and I do like them. They're funny. So I decided to get a few more. So now I have 4 Alocasias, and I'll show you the ones that I just got. If you guys haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and subscribe so you can watch more houseplant content as well as other homesteading videos, all sorts of things. I sort of film whatever strikes me. I just made some handmade soap today, so there's a soap making video coming again soon in the next few days, if that's your thing. So like this video and subscribe to the channel. I just looked at my analytics and it looks like 85% of you guys who watch are not subscribed. So if you want to see more, you know what to do. I have to cheat a little bit. I'm looking at my order form, but I ordered several plants from the Houseplant Co. I've mentioned them before. They do auctions on Instagram, all over social media actually. Their Instagram name is Plants with Dirt, and they've got some great plants, and sometimes you can really look out and get great prices. I've probably got 15 plants from them, maybe more. So I'll show you 2 of the Alocasias I got from them. One of them I actually just got from my local greenhouse yesterday, but I have to look at the names because I don't remember. Okay, so the first one I got is this Alocasia tigrina. It shipped the worst, I would say, when I pulled it out of the box. And the plant shop, I believe, is located here in New York. So the plants come almost overnight for me. Like overnight or 2-day shipping, which is nice. But when I pulled this out of the box, all the leaves were drooping way over. So I just stuck it out here on the porch where it's more humid than inside the house, and it has perked right back up. So I don't know how, I've seen these get really big. I hope it will because they're really pretty. They've got, you know, that traditional kind of alocasia shaped leaf and these stems that are just so pretty. You see? So I'm hoping that it gets really big, but it looks great so far. My oldest leaf is drooping a little bit, but it looks fine. And the other guys look great. It just put out this one. It was trying to put this one out when I took it out of the box, and it looks like it's doing just fine. So I'm excited. I was actually at my local greenhouse yesterday, Adams, and they had some huge ones that were like my height. So I'm hoping that will happen. I don't know. I see no spider mites. What I've learned with alocasia is they need a lot of water. They want to be more moist than most of my other plants. I think I had alocasia in terracotta in the beginning, and that just will not do. So high humidity, moist soil, and when I have my indoor setup in the winter, I have a humidifier, so I will make sure I stick these all as close to that as possible. So Alocasia tigrina, or tigrina. The next one I got is this cute little Alocasia pink dragon, which is, what are you, Alocasia calidora. Super cute. It's got round leaves, rounder, not as much that arrowhead shape, and really pink petioles. It's a cute little one. A little smaller than the tigrina, but super cute. I don't know, I just liked it because it had the pink petioles. So, see the leaves, super nice and pretty. And can you see the pink? I'm sure you can see the pink. So, little baby, pink dragon. It's cute. I like it. I have no idea how big these get. I've never really seen these before. They're not uncommon. I just don't really pay attention to alocasia, so I'm excited to see what this one turns into. Both of those came from the Rare Plant Co. I'll tell you guys how much I paid for them on auction, because why not? The Tigrina was $15, and the Pink Dragon was $9. So pretty good. I mean, they're auctions, so sometimes if there's a lot of bids, you will pay more if you want those plants, but I think those are great prices. This last alocasia I did not get from the Plant Co. I got from my local greenhouse, Adams, yesterday, and it's an Alocasia Jacqueline. Paid a little bit more for this one, but I've never seen them in real life, and it looks super pretty. It's got really funky leaves. I'll bring it in and show you. It's got really funky leaves, and they're fuzzy. Can you hear it, actually? They're a really weird texture. Super cool shape. I like the dark veins, and then this newest leaf is this light green color, super pretty. And they have the same kind of petioles, I think, more or less, as the Tigrina. So, pretty cool. This one I paid $29 for. I don't know, because it's an alocasia. I better not kill it immediately or infest my house with spider mites, but I like it. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so I now have 4 alocasia, and wish me luck. Which one's your favorite? Comment below. Do you have any other alocasia that I could look into? I'm kind of on a roll now, so tell me what your favorite one is that I should maybe look into getting. Okay, this is a bit of a departure for me from my normal plants, but also at Adam's greenhouse yesterday, I got this Mother of Thousands, Kalanchoe something or other. It's really big. I thought it was cool. My friend Steve gave me one. It's inside. He grows them pretty well. And mine is living, but it's not thriving. I'm not very good at succulents. I never have been, but I'm getting better. My cacti out in the back are doing really well. So I figured I would give this one a shot. Hopefully the one Steve gave me grows, but I also have this one as a backup. I like this because they drop all their little babies everywhere. And I actually had this in my trunk on my way home, and it kind of tumbled over, and there's like 1,000 little babies in the trunk right now, which I'll have to clean up. But it's got a bunch too. A lot of them fell off the leaves in the trunk, but you can see them all. Can you see them all? Just sitting here on top, and they just fall off and then they'll root. and it had a bunch, but a lot of them fell into the soil. You guys see? Fell into the soil. So, I mean, you can root these up super easily. Let me see if it'll focus. See all the little roots? Maybe. So, I don't know. There's a bunch in the soil. I'm excited. I'm gonna give it a try. What did I pay for this? I don't remember. I paid $24 for this. Is that a lot for a kalanchoe? I don't know. But anyway, mother of thousands. Trying something new. All right, so let's venture back into the world of philodendron where I feel most comfortable. From the auction with the Plant Co., I got this Philodendron White Princess. It said it was a top cut. It's got 3 decent leaves with a new one coming out. And I'm excited about this because I have a white wizard. I'll show you. And it's growing really well and I really like it. And so I want to complete the trio. There's wizard, princess, and what is it, white knight, maybe, something like that. I don't have one of those yet. But this one seems to be doing just fine. A little bit of coloration on that oldest leaf. This one looks better. And then that's the, well, it was the newest, and then it's got this new one coming out. So, white princess. Let me show you my white wizard. I paid $20 for that if you're interested. And back here I have my white wizard. I'll just come up and show you. This guy's doing really well. He's shooting out a whole bunch of new leaves. This is his newest one. Super pretty. And guys, I've watched videos about how to tell the difference between all 3 of these plants, and I'm not a master. I don't pretend to be. So if you have any tips on how to tell them apart, please share below. I mean, I could not tell these 2 apart if I didn't buy them as they were labeled. I think the white knight, one of them has kind of pink petioles. I don't really know. This one has a little bit of pink on it, actually. The princess, maybe that's why it's called a princess. If we're following plant gender stereotyping rules, the pink makes it a female. But anyway, I'm excited. I want the knight as well. So if you know how to tell them apart, comment below. Hello, I'm back. You know what's super fun with the new microphone that I'm using? It doesn't tell you when the battery dies. So we were almost done, and then I finished my video and realized the last portion had no audio at all. So we're learning, so I'm going to try to keep an eye on that. But anyway, the audio definitely sounds better to me. I hope it sounds better to you. Let's continue, shall we? I've got 2 plants left. All right, so this guy is my Philodendron glad hands, which I've never heard of. Apparently it's some mutation of a pedatum. I had never seen one. This is a top cut. Let me see what I paid for it. I paid $20 for this, so not bad. I think it's a great price actually for as big as the plant is. It's got at least a couple of growth points, 2, maybe 3. There's a huge new leaf about to come out. And I think these are really pretty. They have a really funky leaf shape. I just talked in a previous video about my Philodendron mayoi over here, and I have a Florida ghost over there, and they both have, I don't know, not exactly the same type of leaves, but it's kind of in that same family. And I just think this is super cool. I hope it grows really big. It is already big. It's actually in a pot that's maybe too small for it. But check it out. Really cool leaf shape. It's a little maybe twisted from shipping, but it'll be fine. And let me show you, it just put out this new leaf. Like, as I received it, it's just kind of unfurling now. But really cool. Like, look at this giant leaf. Like, I don't even know if you can see it. Like, that's all one leaf. It's super funky. I'm getting into plants that are different. I've had a lot of the common ones. These are not necessarily rare, but I'm liking things that look a little bit different. And this one definitely does. Look at this new leaf that it's trying to put out here. Do you see? It's so close. It's going to be big, I think. So Glad hands. Looks good. I almost want to think about putting this on a moss pole. Oh, are you interested in moss poles? I just did a moss pole video. I put these 4 plants over here, if you can see them, on moss poles, and they're already rooting. It's only been less than a week, a few days actually. They're already rooting into the moss poles. I'm super excited. This would be funky on a moss pole. I don't know, one thing at a time. So, Philodendron, glad hands. So I've saved my personal favorite for last, which is right here. It's the Philodendron Dark Lord. Guys, this has been on my wish list for a very long time. I first heard about them from Kaylee Ellen. She's been talking about them for a long time. And as soon as I saw it with the dark foliage and the red kind of like wine colored backs of the leaves, it was automatically on my wish list, but I think they used to be pretty expensive. I don't know. This one is a top cut. I paid, what did I pay? $45 for. Maybe a little expensive, but I've been wanting this forever, and I thought $45 was a great price. So I have no regrets. But they have like super dark foliage. It's dark green. It's not as dark as like a ZZ Raven, but it's pretty close. And I'll show you up close. And the petioles are like this dark purple color. How dark they are. And then I'll show you the newest leaf here. So, super dark. That red color on the back is so pretty. I can focus so you guys can see. I love them. I have a thing for dark foliage. I don't know what it is. They just speak to me, these darker plants. Maybe I should do a little video of my dark plants. They match my soul. Don't we all say that? Those of us who have dark plants. Yeah, I've got several, so maybe I'll do a little video and show you guys those. But anyway, I love this Dark Lord. I hope it gets huge and enormous, and super excited. Alright guys, that's all I've got for today. I hope you enjoyed the plant haul. Check out the Plant Co. Plants with Dirt on Instagram if you're into plant auctions. They have really great stuff like I mentioned. Comment below if you have any opinions on alocasias that I should check out. How to tell the difference between a white princess, knight, and wizard. Tell me what your favorite plant is these days. What should I check out next? Let's just chat in the comments below. You can also follow us on Instagram, Urban Farm Boys, and my personal one is Nikas Arbata. I'll have them in the description. Urban Farm Boys is also on TikTok if that's your thing. I'm sort of experimenting over there. And I think that's it. So make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel for more content, and I hope you guys are having a great summer. I don't want it to end. So until next time, take care guys.